happiness and success. Or that's difficult situation, and it makes my tear dropping. Life is, in fact, is very short, but we ignore this truth. Allah forgive us all.
Thank you. Well done answer, dear. Thank you. Yeah, it's a hard question. It's not an easy one. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
If a classmate asked for the answer to a question during an exam while the teacher was not looking, what would you do?
Actually, it's a difficult situation, but I will ignore him. I make myself deaf.
Okay. Just don't forget that you are answering in the second condition.
Yes,
because
I
you
know.
are unreasonable.
I am just kidding.
Okay. So you can say I would. Don't say I will. You
Yes.
are kidding because I know you answered last time, as I remember, that you are you are going to give him the answer, which is terrible.
Yes.
Okay, in this case.
Yes.
Okay.
Number three, if the whole world were listening, what would you say?
The only word or a phrase is stop war. We want peace. War destroy everything. Not only building, it destroy the economic of the countries. It makes many families homeless, and many families, yes, homeless.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's really great. Thank you.
If one song were to describe your life, what would you say?
I will ask you this question. I didn't answer this.
Okay.
Yes.
So sweet. So
If
sweet.
if one song were to describe your life, what song would it be?
Oh.
I
Answer,
think
Rani.
if one song were to describe my life, I would be happy. The song were affected my feelings, love my life. The song express about my sense and my experience. The song told my emotion to another persons.
So
Which song?
this is yeah. You didn't answer directly. Which
In
song?
Pyrenees.
You are supposed to
Yeah.
say the name.
Yes. You didn't give the name of the song.
Mm.
Yes.
Name the song singer name نجاة الصغيرة.
This is the singer, not the song. The song, the
Yes.
name of the song.
عيون القلب.
عيون
Oh,
القلب.
thank you, dear. Thank you.
Okay, number 5. If you bumped your car into another car, but nobody saw you, would you leave your name and address?
Yes, I would leave my name and my address because this is the honesty. There are lots of persons did this bump and they would escape. Some people stop give their numbers and address.
Okay. It's honesty. Okay, the H is silent in this case. Yeah, mostly most people are gonna run and escape. Okay, but thank you if you are gonna stop and do this. Thank you.
Some of them stay and ask about the owner of the car.
Owner.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. One of my students once, when I asked this question, she kept laughing. So I asked her, why did you laugh? It's just a normal question. She told me because this is really happened with me. She told me this.
Yes.
She told me one day, really, she was driving at night and she couldn't see the ways so clear. So she bumped another car, but she escaped. I mean, she ran. She didn't stop
Yes.
and she didn't ask about the owner or anything. She told me the other day, I mean, the next day, she found her car bumped. Okay, so she told me it was a situation that she will never forget about. So it was really because what you do is going to be done one day for sure.
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Okay, number 6. Yes, go on.
Number
Go
6.
on,
If
guys.
you if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
I would be the horse because the animal horse is very strong and it has a good appearance. It is a pet animal. It has a nice sound.
Oh,
The horse animal helps us with carrying things.
okay, thank you. Well done. But don't say the horse animal, just to say horses, horses in general. I mean, just make it as general. Thank you. Well done.
Yes. We complete,
Yeah, yeah,
or
go
shall
on.
we give a chance to other?
Guys, would any person would like to try? Is there any other person who would like to try to complete this conversation, guys?
Can I ask?
Diane, you would like to
Yes.
ask, not to
Yes.
answer? Okay. Okay. Is there any person who would like to try answering the question?
Yes, complete.
Okay, go on. Yes,
Continue.
Diane, okay, ask and
Okay.
Badriya, go on and answer. Thank you. Thank you, Rani.
If you could be a superhero, which superhero would you be?
If I had, if I could be a superhero, I would be happy, like a Superman.
Okay.
Okay, if you could be another man or a woman from history from a day, who would you choose?
In fact, I would have been this woman who work in the farm to feed people. She is strong and only not only love her. She loves her country. Not only love her family. She also love her country by planting and making a base to the next generation. She grows up her children and teaches them a moral lesson to love Allah and loves their country. This woman is my mom. She is not none by, to other, but I know her a lot.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do on and why?
If I would be invisible for one day, I would have helped other.
Yeah. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
B.
One truth. I didn't answer this question. If I
Okay,
had
no problem.
only,
Did
I
anyone
had, if I had only one food.
food for
Yes,
the rest of
I
your
would have chosen honey, bread, milk, and dates.
Yes,
okay.
Victor. Can I answer this question?
Number 10. Yes, go on.
Yes, I would have removed the barod to stop the war in the world.
Yes, a lot of people say they would change guns and just anything used in war. Yes. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do and why? Invisible, guys, it means you are not seen.
Seen by
Nobody.
others.
Yeah, yeah, you are not seen. Most of my students, the male men, they answer we are gonna steal a bank or something like this. Most of them answer this question because nobody's going to know us. So I told them really yes, for having a lot of money. Um, okay. Then we
Complete.
have number 12, I think. Yes.
If you could have only one food for the rest of your life, which food would you choose?
Food number 11 or number 10?
Number 12. We already answered number 11.
Yeah, yeah. If you could hear what someone is thinking for a day, who would you choose?
Hmm.
Yes, if I heard what other thinking, I would hear choosing my little daughter
Hmm.
because she is thinking of a beautiful thing. I don't want to annoy myself by what people think. Children only looks to bright side of life.
Okay. Thank you.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
If I could live anywhere, I'd have live in Canada.
Do you have a
If you
reason?
could meet any famous person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I didn't answer this question really.
Okay, no problem. If anyone answered this question, you can answer. But let me ask you for number 13 because you already answered this. Living in Canada, do you have a reason for making Canada specifically?
Yes, because it's safe and my daughter and my son only dreams to live there. It's not my dream.
Okay.
New Zealand that is the best.
Okay. So do you have a reason, Rania?
No, in my opinion, is the best in all things. Are the best. The other country.
Okay.
My daughter and my son also told me. They always tell me that Canada is a chance for them to study in college and to live a safe life. Yeah.
Okay, which is good. Which is good, hopefully. So what about number 14, guys? Did anyone try to answer this question?
Number?
14, the last question. I know that you didn't answer this.
Yes.
Is there any other person who answered this question? It's just meeting a famous person. Who would you like to meet? You don't want to meet any persons? Okay. Let's skip
We
this
didn't
one.
meet.
Hmm?
We didn't meet any famous person.
No. He says if you could meet. He didn't say if you met. No, he says if you could meet. Who is the person that you want to meet in the future? This is the question.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we answered this in
Yes,
our
we
last
answer it
session.
in a class. Yes.
Okay. No, we didn't take this.
Yes, number 4 and 5 is the homework.
We didn't answer these last time.
Number 4 and 5 is a homework.
Okay, number 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go on,
Yes.
Yasmina.
He bought this present for you.
Number 5 as well. You can answer both.
5. They are going to Germany.
Thank you. Well done, dear. We have an apostrophe S, the homework one.
Yes, the last one.
Yeah, guys, who would like to try? Is there anyone who answered the question?
Yes, the best answer here, number 2. Yes, number 1 here. The color of the carpet is red. This is the correct answer.
Yes.
Number 2, the biggest cities of Canada are Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Well done. Don't forget, both of them are correct. Okay, both. We use both, but most commonly, the one that is used by native, as I told you the whole last time. That's it.
Yes.
Did we have these pages as homework or no? I don't remember if I gave it or not.
Yes.
Yes, it was homework.
Yes.
Just a moment. I think we revised this homework, guys, right? In both books.
We didn't have it homework.
Oh, we
You
did.
said that's extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to answer these questions as well, and then we are going to take houses at the end. The translation part first.
Yes.
Let's try to answer this sentence. It's just one sentence.
Yes, may I answer?
Sure, go on, please.
The migratory birds reveals the secrets of population.
Again, sorry, I didn't hear it well.
The migratory birds reveals the secrets of pollution.
Migratory.
Yes.
This is the adjective from what?
For migration, number one.
You mean okay? So you need the
Migration.
adjective. You need the adjective. I mean, this is what you mean.
Or the migrational.
You can say the migrating. ing.
The
Migrating
migrating.
birds.
Okay. Migration is a noun or an adjective when we add ing.
You are gonna add ing. Migrating. Migrating animal or birds.
Migrating. طيب when we convert it to when we add ing, it convert to noun or adjective?
ing, it's adjective.
Adjective.
Yes,
I think of it, but I think it's a noun when we add a gerund.
ing before nouns, it's like an adjective. So you can say, for example, an interesting movie, or just a minute. There is also an astonishing person. So it's like
Yes.
an adjective in this case.
No, I think migrate is a verb. When we add ing, we convert it to noun.
Just a minute. You are going to add it migrating birds. So it's before a noun. So in this case, it's not a noun. Migration is the noun in this case.
Yes.
Okay.
Doctor,
Migrating to a place. Migrating to a place is going to be a noun in this case. So if I said, for example, migrating to warmer areas is. So migrating here is a noun. I mean by this, I'm gonna give you what I mean.
Yes.
This is pollution. If I said, for example, okay, migrating to warmer areas, whatever, I mean the rest of the sentence. So migrating here is gonna be a noun. But if I said
migrating
birds, the migrating birds, it means here it's an adjective. Like, for example, the astonishing movie, for example, or film. So astonishing, you added ing, so you change it into an adjective. I'm gonna make a session about the difference between adding ing and ed to the word as an adjective. And I may make it for you next time to explain it with more examples to make it clear for everyone. Okay, let's see the answers for these questions. Did you try to answer the verbs, guys? Minna, you can answer, yes.
Okay, number one. Migrate.
Number one is what, sorry?
Migrate.
Migrate.
Migrate. Number two is immigrate.
Okay, so number one, migrate. Sorry, number two, emigrate, yes.
Yes. Number three, immigrate. Immigrant. And
sorry?
immigrant.
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 No, number
and
three.
Three.
Number three.
Number C. Where is C? I mean, I have three answers.
Number three.
Yes, number three. What's the answer for number three?
Immigrant.
Immigrant?
No.
No.
Number 3.
Number 3,
You
immigrant.
mean this? This is your answer? Okay. Here he said, if I'm gonna describe a person who traveled from a place, okay? He is in what? He said here, my uncle moved to Italy from Japan, okay? He is an what? This is the country that he lived to, Italy. And here he said he from Japan. So that's the country that he left. So in the first one, the new country. In the second one, the country that he left. So if you say the new country, which word shall we use? Guys, if we moved to a new country, you mentioned the new country. الكونتري اللي انت رايح لها. A new one. So we use which word? Here, from. The country that you left, in all the country that you left. So the first one is an immigrant, and the next one he emigrated in this case. Okay.
Yes.
Just revise back. ارجعوا تاني للرول بتاعتنا. We'll say what's the difference between them if you are gonna mention the new country. Okay, if you are gonna mention the old country, that's the difference between them. I know it's a very small difference or minute difference, but it's a confusing also.
Yes, number 1.
Okay, who would like to try?
Yes, number 1.
Okay, from number 1 to number 3, Badriya. 4 and 5, Raghd. 6 and 7, Minna. Okay.
Yes. John's house is between Sarah and Young's. There are many differences between English and Arabic. If you had to choose among between Paris, New York, or Shanghai for a trip, which would you choose? This is number 3.
On the airplane, I had to sit between a man who was snoring and a child who was screaming. The clowns walked among the crowd.
The donations were distributed among the characters. Number 7, we have zombie.
Okay.
Among us.
Among us, yes, the crowd. Okay, the pronunciation in the crowd. Thank you, guys.
هو number 3 هتكون between ولا among؟
We said that if you mention the countries by their individuals, okay, you are gonna use between. If you are gonna say countries in general as a mass noun or as a group noun, okay, not a specific or as a whole, we are gonna use among. So here we have what?
Between.
Paris, New York, or Shanghai. So we are gonna use between or among.
Between, we use the name of the towns.
Yes. So did you say it right? Between. You said between, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's have a look at the next one. Eat and when close. How can we use it? it's just when you describe a situation, as we said before, and it could be positive or negative, as we said also. It could be subject or object. I mean, I can say it annoys me, and then you say what's the situation that annoys you. When someone talks all the time during a movie, that's the situation in this case. And here it is a subject, and it could be object like what, like for example when you say I can't stand it, so here it's an object, and in this case also the situation followed by it in this case. So that's why they say it when close, it's related to each other. Okay. The homework in this part was page 4 to 6, worksheet 3. Okay, just a minute. 3. Okay. Which pages again? 4 to 6. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, that's it. Just let me make it a bit smaller. Yeah. We are supposed here to match the columns in column A with the most suitable clauses in column B. Okay. So who would like to try? Raghd, go on, please.
I like it when people are easygoing and friendly. I don't mind it when rich people are stingy. It upsets me when people are a few minutes late for an appointment. It embarrasses me when someone criticizes me in front of other people.
Thank you, well done. Criticizes, it means say something negative about you in front of people. Okay. Stingy guys, it means people who are mean. They are not, they don't spend a lot of money. So you can say it according to what you believe. I mean, I can, for example, make it different. It's okay as well if you made it like different. Write sentences about these situations. Use the expressions in the box. Who would like to answer the question? Guys, if you didn't do the homework, just to tell me that you don't want to revise it. Okay. I mean, if you didn't do, just tell me that you didn't do this. Is there anyone who tried to answer this question?
Yes.
Andrea, go on, answer the question, please.
Yes. Number 2, it makes me happy when someone gives me a present. I can't stand it when a cell phone rang late. Number 4, I love it when I finish work. Number 5, it bothers me when I drive among the traffic jam. Number 6, it's so irritating. It's so irritating when a tall man sits in front of me in the cinema.
Thank you, well done. Irritating. Irritating, it means like annoying as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He says here, what are some things you like and don't like about people? Write 2 sentences about each of the following. Use your ideas, okay? According to the picture. Yes, who would like to try?
Yes.
Go on, Badriya. Only Badriya answer the homework, guys. Go on, please, dear.
It makes the answer number 1, number 2, the sentence number 2. It makes me happy when someone gives me flowers. Number 2, I make two meaning of the sentence, not only one. It bothers me when a stranger asks me for money, or I can stand it when someone shouts at me. Number 3, هنا someone I really don't mind it when someone works with me in the same office or in the same room. It really I really like it when I work with my friends in the same room. What هنا number 4, I upset when I see everything thrown in the ground. It's so irritating when I see children, my children room is untidy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well done. But just don't say I upset. No, you say it upsets because
It
it's
upsets
related to
me.
it, the situation. Okay.
Yes.
It was page 4 and 5 only. Just a minute. It's 6. Okay, I still have another page. Choose one of the things from exercise 8 that really embarrasses or bothers or upsets you. Write a short paragraph. Just write any short paragraph about any situation that happened to you and you feel embarrassed or bothered or upset. Did any one of you try to write a small paragraph about this?
Yes.
Okay, go on, Badriya.
Actually, it's actually impressed me when someone is too poor and I know her circumstance, but I can't help her or give her money because she is very sensitive. In fact, I try to help her, but in direct way.
Thank you, well done. But in an indirect way, okay? Indirect way.
Yes.
In an, just add an. Thank you. Okay. Choose it,
Yes.
the questions. Rania, go on, ya Rania.
Yes, number 1, I can tell Simon anything and I know he won't tell anyone else. I can really trust him to be reliable. Number 2, Rita is always criticizing people. She's so moody. She can never find anything positive to say about anyone. Anyone. Moody. Number 3, it bothers me when people are indirect. I prefer people who are straightforward. Number 4, I like it when someone expresses strong conversationalist. Number 5, Jackie is very rich, but she only spends her money on herself. She's very stingy.
Thank you, Rania, but let's revise some of what you said. Number 2, she is always criticizing people. She is so what? Mostly we are gonna use the word intolerant.
Intolerant.
You can't tolerate her because of her behavior. Moody, it means a person who changes mood in a minute. I mean, for example, I'm sad now. After a minute, I'm happy. After a minute, I'm annoyed. After a minute, I'm angry. After a minute, I'm nervous, and so on. So you change moods all the time. So it's not what is meant by this. Criticizing, it means nobody can accept what she says. They don't like to sit with her. So she is intolerant. We are going to take these adjectives, all these adjectives in the personality session. هناخد كل الكلام ده when we describe a person. The adjectives that you can use to describe persons. Straightforward, yes, it's okay. I like it when someone expresses a strong word.
Strong opinion.
Yeah, strong opinions. Hearing other people's views can really make you think. Strong opinions, it means when you say an opinion and you stick to it. You stick to this opinion. You don't change it because of what you hear. Yeah, a stingy guy. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Page. I think that's it for this session. Houses and apartments. It was full of vocab. You have to study the vocab. Um, just as much as you can, guys, because when you describe any place, a house or an apartment, you have to know words that you can use related to this issue or related to this topic. This is what we try to do. A minute, let's see what was homework. I think homework starts from here.
Yeah. You told us this is, we write this as a paragraph
As a
from number
paragraph,
1 to
yes.
5.
Yes. So did you try to write it as a paragraph or you answered this as a question?
Yes.
You made it as a paragraph, guys, or you answered it like questions, conversation questions?
I answer it like a question.
As questions?
Oh,
Okay. Um, no problem. If you answered it as questions, let's try to make it as a conversation. If you wrote it as a paragraph, you are gonna read your paragraph, okay?
Okay.
So who would like to ask and who would like to answer the questions?
Yes, I would ask.
You would like to ask Yasmina, okay? Who would like to answer, guys?
Yes.
Rania, go on, please.
Do you like spending time at home?
No, I don't. I like spending time at out, like picnic, go parking, so on.
Where do you live and lived before? Who do you live with?
I live in city Al Giza, but before I live in my country, Yemen. I live with my kids and my husband.
When you were a child, do you have to share a bedroom with your sibling?
Yes, I did. I shared the bedroom with my two siblings. And when we went sitting, my father gave us every one room.
Do you like it or did you want your own room?
I like it with my siblings when we were a child. We have innocent childs. We loved each other. We eat everything together. We used to give anything for each other.
What would your ideal living arrangement
Number 5, what would
be? Your ideal living arrangement.
house in a city, apartment, studio, cottage, castle. I would like apartment because in my country we live in apartment. We have neighbors. All my neighbors collected in apartment. We shared each other eating on occasions and eat.
Thank you. Well done, dear. Just, do you like spending time at home? I like to spend the time out, not at out. Just don't say at. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Let's see the other. Badriya, would you like to make it as a paragraph first because before moving on?
Yes. I live in apartment on the 9th floor with my family. When I were a child, I live with my family in house. We have many rooms, but I were shared my room with my sisters. I would like to have my own room in order to have a privacy, but we were a big family, so we might share rooms. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Well done as well. Rania, don't forget, please. I'm so sorry so as not to say this. Castle, the T is silent, okay, dear. Okay, don't pronounce it. Thank you. The next
Okay,
questions.
thank you.
Okay, the next questions, guys. Who would like to complete? Or would you like Rania and Yasmina to complete questions?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yes.
Yes.
uh, what part of your country would you ideally like to live in?
I would like to live in a big city.
If you could buy land and build your dream house, what would it uh, look like?
I would like to look like old modern. to be modern.
Okay, I'd like it to be modern or old-fashioned or a mix between old-fashioned and modern. It's okay as well.
Old-fashioned and modern.
Okay, but you didn't say why would you like to live in a big city? Why? Why didn't you like, for example, capital, village, and so on? Just the reason.
Because
Can I answer?
there was many schools and hospitals.
Okay, so we say because of the service around you or the facilities. Thank you. Well done, dear. Okay, go on, complete the questions.
How many and what rooms would it have?
There are 4. Oh no. How many? Oh,
I mean, in the place that you would like to live in, the perfect place, the ideal place that you would like to live in. How many rooms would you like to have? If you would like to live in an apartment, how many rooms? What are these rooms? If you would like to live in a villa, how many of these? If you'd like to live in a castle, how many rooms?
and how many rooms? There are 4. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Which room is the important for you in your home? What's your favorite room? How would you decorate inside?
Just a minute, Rania. You skipped the question. I want a person to answer the question.
Yes.
Badriya, go on.
Yes, I'd like to have 6 bedrooms, a whole living rooms, dining rooms, a spacious kitchen, and 4 bathrooms, large and wide balcony, a TV room, and big library with a wide roof in order to make my own plants. I would have conservatory to get relaxed in.
Conservatory, okay, to relax.
Yes, conservatory.
Thank you. Yeah, go on, Rania.
Which room is the important for you in your home? What's your favorite room? How would you decorate inside?
Yes, the most important room for me is the bedroom, especially when I were tired. I'd like to decorate my house with a light color of paintings.
What kind of furniture?
I'd like to have enough furniture to make. I don't like to make. What make the house not so crowded and well organized.
What color and lighting would you use?
Yes, I understand this question. I like to do light colors. I would like to choose the light colors.
The question means if you love specific colors, this is the question. For example, I'd like to have my own apartment colored in white and red,
Beige.
white and blue. I mean something like this.
Yes.
Lightning. He asked this question because some people like to have a lot of light in their apartment. I mean by this, um, not the artificial one, the natural lightning. You like to have it in a place that has a lot of light, or you would like to have some light, or you would like to have just a little light. This is the question related to this part. So it's according to each person how he would like to have his own dream house. What do you dream of? What do you dream of the place that you like to live in the future? Okay, that's it. It's about imagining that the dream house in the future. It could be like what? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Let's see the rest of the questions. Write a paragraph about your dream house. You already did this through the questions. You can answer, or you can make it like questions like this. I don't know. Did we have another homework related to this one? Yes. How
Yes.
much and how many?
How many and how much?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, guys, who would like to try?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Yasmina, just to try to answer the first three questions.
How many banana have we got? We haven't got, and how much sugar have we got enough? How many bread do we need? 2 loaves of bread.
How many bread?
How much bread? How much?
Guys, how many or how much bread?
How many?
How many? The answer is 2.
2 loaves.
Okay. The word bread. I don't know what's wrong with the Cambridge dictionary here on my laptop. Okay. This word, guys, do you consider it as countable or uncountable? In order to be sure if this is going to be countable or not, you have to check on the dictionary, as we said earlier, or as we said before. If you search it about the word bread, you are gonna find this. I don't know if it's written here or not. Let me give it to you. Okay. You are going to find the word C, which is countable in this case. I can't find it here in the Merriam-Webster. I don't know why. It's mostly written in the Cambridge, but it's not clear here on my lab. So you are gonna find the word C, or you are gonna find next to this word C. And in this case, if you find the C, we said, do you remember what about C? If we find
How
it,
many?
it means
Countable.
it's a countable word. So in this case, you are gonna use how many or how much.
How many?
Okay. I wanted to let you see this. Okay, go on. Yeah, complete. Who would like to complete?
Yes.
Badriya, go on.
Yes. How many pens are in your bag? Number 8. How much money have we got? Number 9. How many bikes are there? Number 10. How much milk have we got? Number 11. How many children have they got? 12. How many sticks have we got? 13. How much time do you need? 14. How many friends does she invite? Number 15. How many people work in your father's company?
Yes, thank you. Well done. Let's see if we have another homework.
Yes, two and enough.
Okay, let's have a look at this. We have got the difference between two and the enough.
Yes.
You can start. Go on.
Yes, doctor.
Go on, Yarania. Go on.
I left the cafe for a minute to cool because it was too hot to drink. Number two, he wasn't strong enough to lift that heavy box. Number three, there aren't enough policemen in our town. Four, do you have enough information to help me with this problem? It is too difficult to do for a little child. Six, I didn't buy the car because it was too expensive. Seven, he didn't work hard enough to pass the exam. Eight, my mom can't sleep because she drinks enough much caffeine. She isn't old enough to start driving.
Okay, thank you. Did you all answer like this, guys?
Number
I think
8,
it was
enough,
Number
too
eight,
much.
enough or too much?
Too much.
too much,
Not
too much. Yes, too.
too much coffee. Ragd, if you'd like to answer the idioms, go on.
Number 1, build castle in the air. Number 2, throwing money down the drain. Number three, have a roof over your head.
Thank you. Well done. Yeah, guys, would like to try?
Yes, number 1.
Hmm.
Even if they look from the outside.
Again, sorry.
Even if they look the same from the outside.
Even if they look the same from the outside, yes.
Yes, number 2, they are very different on the inside.
They are very different.
On the inside.
Yes.
Number 3, and the style are built in.
The style, they are built in.
The style they are will yes the style they are built in.
Hmm.
For hundreds years of houses that are old.
In London, there are many houses that are hundreds of years old.
Of years, will 100 years of houses.
No, you describe the houses in this case. Where is it? There are many,
Yes.
you describe the houses. So you say houses that are. You describe the houses, so that after houses.
Hundreds of years.
Yes, I mean you describe the houses. So you are gonna say in London there are many houses. You put houses here, and you describe the houses that are hundreds of years old. So you describe the houses.
Yes, in number 1, houses that are old.
Which one?
Number 4.
Yes. In many houses.
Can you say the answer again?
Again, in London there are many houses that are hundreds hundreds of years old.
Yes. Okay, number 5, still see much of the original wood.
Okay. Still see much of the original wood. Yes.
Yes. 6. When I travel, I love looking at houses.
Okay.
7. Nowadays, people are building eco-friendly houses.
They want.
They want energy that save houses.
No, houses that save energy. You describe the house.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, guys, I would like to try.
Yeah.
Number 6 or number 5?
One of them. You are supposed to choose one of them. Which one is correct?
Yes. Number 5.
Number 6 is correct because 3 is the number. Little, no black Italian table arrived yesterday.
Yes. I can't start with no. I can't do this. Okay. Do you remember the order, guys? Do you remember the order first, the quantity or number? Then opinion, if you have opinion, and then size, shape, age, color, nationality, and the material. So I can't start with the age. It's gonna be a mistake. So which one is correct? 5 or 6? No, number 6 is
Number
the
6.
yeah, it's the correct one. I don't know if this was homework or not, but let's check.
Yes, we have an idea. Adjective. Yes. Website.
Yes, let's try to answer the questions. It was homework.
Yes. Number 1.
Yes, go on.
Yes, an ugly green tea.
Toy.
Yes,
Sorry.
number 2.
Okay.
An old interesting book.
No. An interesting old book.
Not gonna say if this is right or wrong now. Just choose and then we are going to check. Number 3.
Yes. A big white wooden table. Number 4. A teeny pint old blue Swiss pen.
Number 5.
Number 5. My funny tall middle-aged Italian husband. Allah يستر. Tiny.
It's a tiny, not tiny.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
The pronunciation. To check if this is correct or not. Let's revise. Number 2. An old interesting book. So when we start with the order, we start with the age or adjectives of opinion.
Opinion first.
Yeah. We start with opinion first. And then we can start with the age or size or shape or whatever. Okay, so that's why should be an interesting older book, as you said. Okay, that's it. That's the correct one. Thank you. Okay.
We have two audios.
Sorry?
Audio. We have two audios as homework.
Just a minute. Okay, let's try. You listened at this at home? You listened
Yes.
at this at home, or you would like me to repeat, guys?
No, we listen. Number one, a washer.
Okay.
Yes. Number two, gas and electricity.
Okay.
Number three, cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Alhamdulillah.
Causing a lot of damage.
Number four, the woman can catch the bus easily. Number five, a rat.
A rat. Yes. Thank you. Well done. The second one. What's the main topic?
Searching for a new apartment.
So it's number two, searching for a new apartment. What doesn't Anne like her current apartment? Why?
It's far from campus.
Campus, yes, of the university. How much money?
Three, no more than $200.
And wants to rent an apartment that
already has furniture.
Furniture.
Yes.
And he is going to what?
I don't know. Check an apartment, I think.
Check out an apartment for Anne to help her to find the apartment. Okay, thank you. Well done as well. There is also pages, I think.
That's all.
13 to 15 worksheet, no or no?
Yes.
Okay. Before I revise the workbook, there is just a note. I said it. I wanted to make it clear so as not to say something that is wrong in English. So I'm gonna explain it more here. I told you a minute ago that here in this question, no, not this one, sorry. Yes. in this question about bread. I want to show this on the dictionary to give you why do we consider it as, and I told you it's a countable word. This is informally, guys. It's accountable informally. If I'm speaking informally, I mean by this what? For example, if you are talking with your friend, or you are talking with a person about that you have different types of breads at home, we say breads informally. It's not formal. Formal English, I have to say it like this. I have to say different kinds of bread, because bread is considered formally as uncountable. Formally, we consider it as uncountable, and we can't count. That's why when we count it, we add بنضيف قبلها for example 2 loaves of bread that we translate اللي احنا بنترجمها في العربي رغيف. Okay, loaves. We don't say breads in this case. We use breads informally. I mean, if you are speaking with friends, people that you know, you may say this like this. For example, you want to ask a person to give you 5 loaves of bread. Instead of saying 5 loaves of bread, people informally say 5 breads. Informal. So in order to make it correct and to be honest with you, informally it's okay to use it like this, but the main rule القاعدة الأساسية for bread formally it's uncountable. يعتبر uncountable. Okay, if you used it like this ده معناها informal, and we said before informal ده معناها أي حاجة غير رسمية. يعني you can't speak like this out public, okay, or in public. So again, I'm gonna revise back the question. I'm sorry for this. I didn't mention it at the beginning, and I'm also definitely so sorry. So we are not gonna say how many breads. Okay. We are gonna say how much bread do we need? 2 loaves. That's why he added here. عشان كده هو ضاف هنا كلمة loaves. Okay. وما جمعش كلمة bread. He didn't say breads. If he made it like this, لو عملها كده يبقى it's informal. In this case يعني I mean if he said it like this معناها إن question informal, I can say how many. If it's just bread يبقى how much, because it's formal in this case. هتعتبر على إنها formal. Okay, you got it, or you got confused?
Yes, we can say a piece of bread.
So, yes, a piece of bread. Yes. Okay, so you understand now the difference between this and this?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because maybe when you search you are gonna find uncountable. So that's the main rule. The rule الأساسية بالنسبة لنا is uncountable. Okay. Let's go to the pages now. Page 13 to page 15. Okay, 13 to 15 worksheet 2. 13. Yes. The questions? Let's revise.
Yes.
Go on, Rania.
Yeah.
Rania, go on.
Component, inconvenient, cramp, spacious, dangerous, safe, big, small, bright, dark, modern, old, quiet, noisy, reasonable, expensive.
Thank you, well done. It's just here spacious. Okay, thank you. Okay, B, yes. Yeah, guys. Raghd, yes, go on, sorry.
The rooms aren't bright enough. The rooms are too dark. The living room is not spacious enough for the family. The living room is too cramped for the family. The bathroom is too old. The bathroom isn't modern enough. The yard is not big enough for our pets. The yard is too small for our pets. The street is too noisy for us. The street is not quite enough. The neighborhood is too dangerous. The neighborhood is not safe enough. The kitchen is not convenient enough. The kitchen is too inconvenient.
Too inconvenient. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We are gonna use the words here according to the sentence. Here. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on,
There,
yes. Yeah, Yasmina, you can go on, dear. Raghd, go on.
Yes.
Please.
Number 2.
The apartment is not comfortable enough. There aren't enough bedrooms. It is not modern enough. There aren't enough parking spaces. The neighborhood doesn't have enough street lights. There aren't closets enough. It is not private enough. The living room is not spacious enough.
Spacious enough. Okay, the next question.
Yes.
Yes.
Badri, go on.
Yes.
Yes. But the house is not as cramped as the apartment. The number 2. I think there are as many closets as and closets as in the apartment. Number 3 is not as cheapy as in the houses. The last one is not as expensive as the house.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you. How does your home measure up? We are not going to answer all of these. It's up to you. It's according to everyone where he lives. But we can answer just as an example, 2 questions and 2 questions, any 2. I mean, you can choose 2 from the outside and 2 from the inside, as an example only. We don't have to answer all of this.
Yes.
yeah.
Badreya, go on.
Are you close enough to shopping? Yes. Is there enough public transportation nearby? Yes. The inside, are there enough bedrooms? Yes. Is there enough closet space? Yes.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. It's enough. It's just as an example, not more. I think that the rest we answered before 13 to 15. Okay, is there any other homework we didn't revise, guys? Is there any other homework we didn't revise? We revised all.
Yes.
Okay,
From
is there any
16
question?
That's all.
to 18.
Is there any question?
Yes. From 16 to 18.
From 16 to 18?
Yes.
We answered this before. It's wishes. You
Capsule
mean this
house.
question?
The
Sorry?
capsule room in the not in this book.
You mean the
A time to remember the book. Yes, a time to remember.
Just a minute. This one?
From 16, yes, to 18.
This one?
16 to 18.
Okay. These sentences you mean?
Yes, and the big before.
And the what?
The big before. Yes.
Okay. You are gonna tell me which one is positive and which one is negative.
Yes.
So bright is considered as positive. What about
Yes.
comfortable? It's
Comfortable is positive also.
Hmm.
Positive.
Convenient, positive. Cramped, negative. Dangerous, negative.
Hmm.
Dark, negative. Dingy,
Dingy.
negative. Expensive, negative. Huge, positive. Inconvenient, negative. Modern, positive. Noisy, negative. Private, positive. Quiet, positive. Safe, positive. Shabby, negative.
Negative.
Small, negative.
Spacious.
Spacious, positive.
Spacious. Spacious.
Spacious.
Yeah, it's a positive, yes. Which of these would you prefer? Just a sentence and a sentence. يعني it's just about opinions and views. It differs from a person to another. Opinions دايما بتبقى different from a person to another. So what do you think? Which of these is true for you?
Yes, he answer. He asked us how to agree with this.
Yeah, I mean,
He-
which of these you agree with? Just to give me an example of the apartments and example of the houses. Give me an example. Which of these is okay for you? You agree with?
Yes, apartments aren't big enough for families.
Okay, yes.
Yes, but
Houses.
houses aren't here aren't safe as apartments.
Aren't as safe as
As safe as apartments.
yes. These رغد okay.
It is not bright enough. It is too bright. It had only one bathroom. It hadn't enough bathroom. It is not convenient enough. It is not too convenient.
Just a minute, just a minute.
It is not spacious enough.
رغد,
Uh,
رغد, just a minute, dear. Okay. The first one there are
not
only
old.
um
Old.
I don't know if you hear me or not. رغد, listen a minute, just a minute, dear. There are only a few windows. If I'm gonna use not
Wait.
enough, the sentence is gonna be what?
تمام. Okay.
Sorry? I mean the first example. There aren't enough windows is already done. Number two, it's not bright enough. It's too what?
Too dark.
Too dark.
Too dark. Sorry.
Number three, it has only one bathroom. So you said what as an answer?
It hadn't enough.
It
Hadn't
hasn't.
enough bathroom.
So you all answered like this, guys?
It
Or is
doesn't
it? Yeah, it doesn't what?
Doesn't
have
have.
enough
Yeah,
bathroom.
yes. Has here is a helping or main?
As a main verb.
Main verb. So if you has is a main verb, so it's a present simple. So in order to negate the sentence, I'm gonna use don't or doesn't. And here for sure it's a doesn't. Okay? So it doesn't have enough bathrooms. Okay. Number four, it's too inconvenient, as you said. Number five, go on.
Number five. It is not. لا.
It's too
It
what?
is not spacious enough.
Uh,
Too spacious. It is too.
Prompt.
too cramped. The opposite for spacious.
أنا مش عاملة إنه opposite.
Sorry, I can't hear you. مش سامعة قوي.
أنا مش عاملة إنه الجمل عن إنها opposite. أنا بس بغير بين to و not enough.
The point is that while using not and enough, true enough, الفرق بين true enough what is that you make the opposite of the adjective. أنا بستخدم ال opposite بتاع ال adjective. That's why I give you this.
Okay, تمام.
Yes.
I can complete at opposite.
Yes. Number 6.
طب just
It's
a
not
minute.
old enough.
I don't know where I give it to you. Yes, that's it. That's why we had taken the adjective and its opposite in order to know how to use it with true and enough. Okay. طب anyone can complete.
Yes.
But Raya, go on.
Yes. Number 6. It's not old enough. 7. It's too dangerous. Number 8. There isn't enough parking space.
Again,
So
sorry.
number
So
6.
sorry. From number 5 again.
5. It's too cramped. 6.
6. It's what?
6. It's not old enough.
Old
Seven,
enough? Just a minute.
It's
It's not old enough. Old.
Modern. Not
Modern.
modern.
Yes.
modern enough. Okay. It's not modern enough. Number 7. It's too dangerous. 3. Number 8. There isn't enough parking space.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget when we use to. I mean, for example, here it's not bright enough. So it's too what? It's too dark. So you make the opposite of the adjective. بتعمله عكس الصفة. Too dark. Okay. Capsule hotels. Did we listen to capsule hotel, guys?
Yes.
Did you try to answer?
Yes. Number 1. Busy, comfortable, convenient, and cramped.
Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. I'm trying to find. Yes, that's it. Yeah, the answers again: busy,
Busy,
cramped,
comfortable,
and convenient. Okay.
convenient,
Yes.
comfortable.
In addition to a bed, what else does the hotel provide? They give
TV,
what also?
radio, wall clocks.
TV, radio, alarm clock, locker, reading light. Yes.
Reading light, yes.
A light read. A small one. Would you like to try capsule hotel, guys, or no? Would you like to stay in a capsule hotel or no?
No, I don't to stay in a capsule hotel because I don't like cramped room.
Okay. Common wishes, that's it. Is there any other homework?
No, that's all.
Is there any question?
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you all guys for today. It's enough for today. I'm gonna send you a recorded session also because we didn't illustrate anything new today. You are going to listen to this. It's full of vocab. I know it's full of vocab, so please as much as you can study the vocab. Not all of them. أنا عارفة إنها مش هتقدروا تذاكروهم all of them from the first time من أول مرة. But please try to divide them. حاولوا تقسموهم and try to memorize some. يعني take some but each day. كل يوم كده خدوا some of them in order to memorize all of them because it's really really important to know how to describe people. لازم نبقى عارفين when you speak with people how can you describe them. Why do you like this person? Why don't you like him? What are your reasons? For example, if you'd like to describe your personality, لو حد قالك describe your personality في الانترفيو ساعات بيسألك what would you like to tell me about yourself if you would like to speak? What can you say? What are your positive traits, negative traits? So I'm gonna explain everything in the recorded session. But thank you for today. Thank you guys. Have a nice day, all of you.
And you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, you're welcome, dear. Thank you.
أسامة حامد. هاتي قلم. أسامة حامد.
انت ايه الفكره؟ ايه المشكله بالنسبه لك؟
ممكن تطلعي طيب عشان اخد الغياب. حسينة حسن. بدرية حمود.
ايوه موجوده.
ما انتوا خلصتوا ولا ايه يا شباب؟
ايوه خلصنا.
لا لو سمحت.
بدرية موجودة؟
ايوه موجوده معاك.
بيان سعد.
ايوه موجودة.
تغريد ضياء.
أيوة موجودة.
خالد كمال. دعاء بلال.
موجودة هي بس النت قطع عندها تقريبا.
رامي شكري. رانيا عبد الرحمن.
ايوه موجوده.
رانيا موجودة.
ايوه موجوده.
أخذ ماهر.
أيوة موجودة.
رنيم زهير.
أيوة.
ريان إبراهيم. عبد الرحمن خالد. عبد الرحمن موجود. عبد الرحمن سيد قطب.
أفندم.
لبنى محمد.
أيوة موجودة.
مريم إمام.
أيوة مريم موجودة.
منة الله حاتم.
أيوة منة الله حاتم موجودة.
منة الله خالد.
أيوة منة خالد موجودة.
منى أحمد مصطفى.
أيوة موجودة.
نادين شعبان. نادين. ولاء محمد استأذنت. ياسمين.
ولا كانت موجودة بس أوكي.
موجوده.
أيوه ما هي بعتت لي أهو.
تمام.
هي وشيماء حسين. ياسمين.
موجودة.
ريهام محمود محمد. ريهام.
ياسمينة موجودة لو سمحت.
طيب خلاص ماشي. انا هقول لكم يا جماعه، هبعت لكم على الواتس.
لو سمحت معلش.
ايوه.
ما سمعتش اسمي. سارة عاطف.
طيب ناديت والله. سارة عاطف. طيب ماشي. انا هبعت لكم على الواتس يا جماعه اي حاجه جديده، يعني لو هيبقى يوم الحد ان شاء الله هتيجوا في المعمل، ويبقى مدمج يعني، بس المحاضره في نفس الوقت.